We'll be right back with more. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, "I take pride in it. There's only one ball. If I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further." Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. Still early into the season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Turner is out there with Smith. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. Then there's Ben. Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center. Now here's Durant. And his first shot. The game, no good. Here's Indiana. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years. Boy, Simmons always revved up. I love his motor, using his length to take advantage to grab those rebounds.
And it's the Pacers' ball. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Simmons, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
He's off on the first.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Good on the second free throw. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Indiana making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Now here's Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton against Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
From past the arc, and it's sent back by Irving. The three from KD drains the three-pointer.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Healed outside. And there's the pass, Duarte. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Irving. Halliburton for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Simmons against Halliburton. That's tipped. Smith feeling it out a bit over Durant. That one a little long. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here's Halliburton after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Smith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And here's KD for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Halliburton passes to Bitadze. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Back to Halliburton. Here's the teardrop. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Simmons. Durant deciding where to go with it. The three-pointer, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Now Simmons, he has 5. Kicks it to Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Irving's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Duarte passes to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. A rebound by the Nets. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Smith. And it's Irving missing. Pacers trailed by 8. Halliburton outside. Healed outside. Over Irving. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A stupendous finish in traffic. Irving's got 8.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's O'Neal, and the rejection by Smith. And here's Halliburton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already, not the way you want to start a ball game.
Warren's checked in for O'Neal. McConnell against Simmons. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Heel. Passes it to Tice. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Knocked loose. With some arc, and it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Pacers call time here.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Wide open look. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's McConnell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 14.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Now the pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's Nembhard. That one falls.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving against McConnell. Irving's shot is good.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
McConnell scanning the floor. To the paint. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Tries from 10. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. He's got 5. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Now, here's Tice. He's guarded closely. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
First free throw is good. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Tice. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Warren against Jackson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Indiana, Harris misses.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
To the wing right side. With 4 seconds on the clock, and there it is for him. Matherin's got his second bucket tonight.
And Matherin, a big guard who doesn't back away from any challenge.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Pacers trailed by 9. They've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Simmons. Then there's Warren, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Hield with the bucket.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
In the corner, Irving with it. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trailed by 7. Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Duarte, covered by Irving. Hield, can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. O'Neal dishes to Simmons. Hield against Irving. Back to Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Irving. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off target from outside. Brooklyn leading by 6. Warren with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Warren against Hield. Warren the pass to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. Turner for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Inside. O'Neal inside. Covered by Smith. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hield with it. Now defended by Warren. Hield against Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That one is off. And he sinks the second. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He kicks to Thomas. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Pacers trailed by 9. Turner passes to Halliburton. Up top, Hield. Guarded by Simmons. Tipped away. And stolen by Simmons. Feeds it to O'Neal. Foot on the bucket. O'Neal's got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And Brooklyn has possession. after Indiana gets the 3. Thomas passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And the rejection by Smith. Pass Duarte. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Shot from 16. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Halliburton with it. Outguarded by Simmons. In the corner, it's Healed. Ball's knocked loose. And Thomas has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Pacers trailed by 10. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Healed finds Halliburton. Launches it. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now here's Simmons. He has 7. A shot's good from Claxton.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Seth Curry in for Warren. Pacers trailed by 7. There's the pass to Mathurin. Pass to Smith. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Bitadze. He had 10 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Passes it to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Thomas covering. The offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Harris comes in for Thomas, and Irving subbed in for Simmons. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pacers. And it's tied up with that one.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Now, here is Irving. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Nemhard following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Bitadze. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The rebound by KD. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Here's Tice after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's McConnell. 4 on the clock. For 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside Curry. Harris looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with it.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Jackson, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 6. 1:58 left here in the second. McConnell passes to Tice. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Brooklyn's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Irving. Pacers with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
A shot by McConnell, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. .43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry passes it to Harris.
And after that hot start from outside, they've cooled off a bit here in the second quarter.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Mathurin, good. 23 seconds left now here in the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Durant. And that one, good. Durant's got 9.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
And the shot goes down.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to
59.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 19 points, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they do it.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court for Indiana, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Then it's Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Mathurin in at power forward. Here's Simmons. The shot's good. Simmons got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
KD can't get it to go. Pacers trailed by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. The three from KD. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton outside. The pass Duarte. Back to Halliburton. At the top of the key, Turner. 5 to shoot. Hield outside. O'Neal with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Nets with the lead. Outside Irving. Pass to O'Neal. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Simmons. Durant wide open. He fires. And nothing is falling for him right now.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Simmons against Turner. Irving with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers
in a game.
And Indiana making a change here. Smith has checked in. It's stolen by Hield. Halliburton against KD. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Passes Duarte. And the Pacers another three. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock to the right side. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight. Halliburton passes to Hield. Here's Duarte. He's got 7. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Hield against KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Duarte takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Duarte's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
O'Neal kicks to Simmons. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Durant's got 12 in the game.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's stolen by Hield. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
First one falls for him. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Timeout called the Nets. Nets trailed by 6. Outside Irving. Warren dishes to O'Neal. It's Thomas on the wing. And no good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Hield from outside. That shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Outside Thomas. Pass to Simmons. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And 11 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Duarte. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Turner. They retain possession. Poked away. Simmons with it. Picked up by Turner. Shot clock at 5. The second chance effort. No good from Simmons.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Shot's good by Turner.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Simmons finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thomas got his second bucket.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Hield bounce pass. Here's Duarte. Thomas covering. Duarte passes to Hield. Drills it from outside. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Warren against Hield. Warren dishes to Simmons. Over Turner. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Warren. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, and he'll give it up if you're open.
Halliburton passes to Bitadze. Thomas with the ball to the inside. Here's O'Neal. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The pass to Duarte. At the elbow, it's Turner. Down low, here's Hield, and the layup falls. Hield's got 13.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Curry comes in for Thomas. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Duarte. Harris outside. Back to Curry. There's the triple. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Turner. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked, and they get it back. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pacers leading by 7. Now, here's McConnell. He has 5. Stolen by Warren. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 6.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
From 11 feet away, the shot by Turner no good. The net shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Bitadze, guarded by O'Neal. The jump hook, and that's good off the glass that time. And the Pacers lead by 4.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
McConnell against Irving. Shot clock at 6. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Now McConnell. 5 points in the game. Here's Nembhard. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Warren kicks to Harris. Outside, KD. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Indiana leading. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McConnell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 7 points in the game. Here's KD. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Passes it to Mathurin. The tray. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Here's Nembhard. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Irving. Pass to Claxton. To take the lead. Durant down low. Working on Smith. So they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's McConnell. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Tice. And he gets the bucket. Tice has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
The pass, Duarte. Back to McConnell. And he drives in. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Duarte. They get it back. And Tice throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. That's now his 5th turnover of the game. Got to squeeze that orange.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And it's Halliburton penetrating. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Simmons. Outside for Durant. Overhealed. The Pacers pull it in. Turner with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Turner against O'Neal. Three-pointer healed. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thanks so much, David. Out to Smith from the arc. No good that time. Nets trailed by 7. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Simmons. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Simmons against Halliburton. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him. You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Duarte, covered by Irving. Fades away, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Halliburton. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ben Simmons. Halliburton against Simmons. Releases. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Durant, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Turner. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Halliburton against Simmons. Duarte passes to Hield. Indiana again missing. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Irving, good.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Pacers trailed by 3. Halliburton passes Duarte. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Simmons against Halliburton. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Halliburton's got 22 points. And here is Simmons. The kick out to Irving. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Halliburton. Here's Duarte, covered by Irving. The shot no good by Duarte. Nets leading by 3. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
O'Neal against Smith. O'Neal misses. Pacers trailed by 3. Smith with it. Passes it Duarte. On the wing, Turner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Smith against Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Halliburton passes Duarte. Irving against Halliburton. Rocket 6. Here's Hield. Drops in the layup for 2. Hield's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In this fourth quarter, he's been locked in, and he's made some big shots for his team.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Smith hits them both. So it's Brooklyn now. Simmons looking it over. Kicks to KD. Fires the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hield. And it's sent back by KD. Outside, Simmons. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trailed by 4. Smith right side. Poke loose. Stolen by Durant. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump it.
Here's Durant, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Pacers trail by 7. Hield outside. That shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Hield against Durant.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And so Durant nails them both. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
It's good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Outside, KD. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know,
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.